Hi everybody, it's Rolex here in the part 4 of Magic Find to Mageblood. In this part, I actually roll the Nemesis 4 again. Again. It's happened a lot. But, okay, in this time I had enough of the Nemesis map, so I run them. I didn't sell them. So, and the result, it's substantial, I would say. Nemesis 4, it's very, very big. And I also bought the, what is this, the Beyond Warzone, the Beyond Sextants or whatever, right? For the elevated version. So it has 16 uses, equivalent to the 16 uses of Nemesis 4 that I roll on my main Watchstone, which is the, auspicious one for the Valdos. Okay, so they are annoying to do. I try to run as many alpha as possible, and alpha actually add a lot of currency to your map. When you have Nemesis 4, it add about like maybe usually I'll get around like 40 chaos orb per map. Just drop like purely drop, just chaos orb because chaos orb is probably the most common currency like at that point that I ran a lot of Nemesis 4. So Chaos Orb got about like 40, but if I run Alpha, I would get usually 50 to 55. So sometimes it's getting up to like 60, but usually it's 50 Chaos Orb per map. So I try to run as much Alpha as possible. I have not like been dropping an Exalted Orb from the Alpha though, so that's fine, I guess. But in 16 maps of Nemesis 4, I got 15 exalts purely drop, from monsters and stuff like that. So you're looking for like maybe one exalt per map, on average for the Nemesis 4 and this much Jewish. It's just it's like 8% beyond from the Watchstone, and then you put beyond on the map. That's pretty much it because most of my maps doesn't really have Nemesis and Beyond combo. I think I got like one map that has that mod, and it was like crazy. I got like two exalts in one map, and I got like one nurse for something, right? And I actually changed my setup a little bit, and I'll show you in a second. I changed to the new setup for the Scarab because I think like the price of nurse has been dropping, the price of headhunter has been dropping, so it's not really worth going for the maximum amount of divination card drop anymore. So, well, let's get into the result first and we'll see how it goes, right? So I got really, really lucky and I separate the loot here. As you can see, this is the below here. It's basically just like whatever unique, right? It's a rare unique, but it's not that like crazy, price or that expensive. It's not worth over one exalt, something like that. This thing might be though because it's had chance to avoid being shelled and frozen. So they're probably worth something, because Secrets of Suffering as well. And then I also corrupt all of the jewels that I found, even if they're worth like something, I don't care, right? Just corrupt all of them. They don't really turn into something good except for this one, which is had corrupted blood on, but it doesn't really do much. Nobody run this grand spectrum anymore. 7% all resistance doesn't really do much for any character, like at all. So I got two Doriani prototype. This is the first time I drop these items, and they drop like twice in the span of 50 maps, which is really, really lucky, I would say. You're probably gonna see like the Ivory Tower more than Doriani prototype. For Sense Halberd, I got Atsuna's Gentle Touch, and then Inspired Learning. Inspired Learning, this is like the third one that dropped like for this league. So they're kind of rare. I don't know the price is because I didn't check it. I don't want to check it. I'm probably gonna check, right? It's about 2 weeks old now, so the price has been dropping really, really hard compared to when it was like first popular. Getting popular, it was about 7 exalts, right, in peak, right? So it's like really, really crazy high price. Now it dropped to about 2 exalts, which is, I think, it's a stable price for inspired learning in every single league. I think I bought it for like 2 exalts for the past couple leagues. You know, they go around for 2 exalts, 1.5, something like that. They're not really expensive, but this league, it takes such a massive turn for the magic find, I think. And I think I got like a cool immortal fletch. It's reduced flat charge gain, but it has minus lightning resistance and elemental damage with attack, which combo with the can be combo with the the 90 prototype as well, because the item itself also roll the minus to all elemental resistance, so you can get a really good amount of lightning resistance. I think that might be cool, but probably nobody really using it, right? The other thing, there's nothing like to mention here. I don't think I have like a good corruption or good crangle. Call and point with like damage of time and fist to spell. I think this one I would keep it, because I might try to make some poison blade blast shenanigan again. Just because I want to try it out too. Maybe if I don't have enough time to play it, I don't know, but I gotta try to keep it. I got 24 nurses in the span of 50 maps, and it's surprisingly high number within 50 maps. Right? But people say, well, but if you invested a lot of, you shouldn't be surprised about getting nurse every other maps or something like that. Two maps for one nurse. But here's what I do. I ran with the Mortal Grief, which is 10% quant, and I stopped using Ambush Scarab. I stopped using Polished Divination Card Scarab. I use the rusted version of it, and I'm still using Polished Harbinger, of course. I'm still using Polished Reliquary, but I stopped using Polished Divination because it seems like it doesn't worth anymore. I'm probably gonna try to use it again, because I have like 40 of them, and I'm not gonna sell it, right? I'm not gonna sell it. It's worth like 20C. Uh, if I sell it in bulk, I probably get like maybe 4 or 5 exalts here, but it doesn't really matter. I think I got like raw exalt for 24, and then the race was coming from the chart itself. So the auspicious mod from Watchstones actually carry you a lot in terms of like passive income. I would say passive income, right? It covered the whole cost of the almost the whole cost of the Harbinger's gear, and then you also can drop like good stuff from monsters that you kill in Harbinger packs as well. So they're really good. I mean, they're really good. They're not like crazy like before. You can also get Ancient Orb like really easy. I get like 20 of them. As you can see here, the price is if you sell in bulk, you're probably getting around 2 for 11, right? 2 exalt for 11 Ancient Orb, and I still have about 21 or 22 of it. They're and they're not that rare. In 50 maps, if you get like 20 Ancient Orb like consistently, that mean in a span of like 1,000 maps, you would get like how much, like 400, something like that, right? It's like crazy amount, and these stuff like add up over time, and they're like really good. I think I didn't change anything else except for just buy Watchstone now. I bought like a lot of Watchstone, and I try to buy the Territory Unknown. Most of the time I'm just looking for the Beyond for because Beyond is really important for your build to work. And as you can see here, they're selling, this guy sells for really cheap for 6 exalts. Usually it's go up to about like 7 and 8 exalts in price. And if you go with elevated 6 and that I do, yeah, they're really not that good to go with. Like if you don't know if you're gonna make currency back, you shouldn't do it. But if you know that you choose your map enough, you have enough in your map, you roll your map well enough, then you can go with buying them and run the map. But if you don't know, then you probably don't want to use it. You probably don't want to buy it. You can just roll the Awakened Sixth Sense on your regular Watchstone or on your the unique Watchstone. You can go with a much cheaper version, such as 6%. I think I'm gonna go with the Territory Unknown because this thing, people roll on this thing way more than rolling on the prefix one, because a lot of build can't really run Reflect, right? Can't really run Regen, so they not really want to roll on the Irresistible Temptation. This thing right here, it's only worth if you running a character that can run any map mod. But for Suffix, they are really easy to get going, right? Like most of the time, you get extra Suffix. Sometimes it just add Beyond into your map again, right? Because I think Beyond is just, it's a suffix, right? So you can have a chance of like getting triple Beyond, like in the map that has no Beyond, right? So they're really good. And if you go for like a small version, it's like a vacant version, you can go for like this thing, right? It's like 1.3 exalts, and this thing you will 100% make it back on your currency investment. But you're not gonna just run like Beyond. You have to do something more, right? You have to get something more, maybe rolling your map to have Beyond, and then running triple Beyond, or maybe just have like Nemesis 4, Nemesis 3, something like that. You can just search, the combinations of thing here. There's a lot of thing you can search here. Nemesis, like let's see, Nemesis 3, boom, and there's a lot of them. You can buy them for 1 exalt, and then you just combo them with this, right? You spend about like 2 point something exalts in 4 maps. So 4 maps, you will definitely make it back. You will definitely drop currency more than 2 point something exalts. But I go with elevated 6 then, because I don't want to trade that often. Four uses is not really that long. You have to do trade again, and it's just annoying, right? It's just annoying to do. So I don't do them. I just bought the elevated 6 then one, and just run them 16 maps. And if I have map for whatever 6 that I want to look at, such as the unidentified map, as you can see here that I have searched, right? I ran unidentified maps. They go for a lot of price, as you can see here. They're 3 point something exalts, right? 3.5 assaults. Is it worth? It's probably worth, but you're on the edge of not worth, right? I spent in total of these 50 maps about like 40 exalts in total, and how much I got? Excellent say that I got 87 exalts, and it probably is. It probably is, because most things that I can sell probably sell, right? Like these things probably sell. The donation card definitely sell if you list it up, but I never do that. I only sustain, like my sustain came from just like Solid Orb, selling some of the random currency here and there, maybe some Awakened Sixth Sense and stuff, and Ancient Orb, and then selling the big unique, and then of course some good corruption unique. That's pretty much how I sustain the currency, and I still have 15 exalts left. So if I sell everything, let's see, if I sell all the nerfs that I have here, I probably have around like 100 exalt, right? But no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna keep it for my last resort, for the going all in to get Mageblood. I don't know if Mageblood is going down in price, even though people are stop playing the league, because, well, I mean, there's still people who want to get the Mageblood, so there's still people who try to buy them, right? They're still going for around like 400 exalts, which is understandable, for the people that really want to touch this thing. That's pretty much it for this video, and I think you guys probably enjoy if you like follow so far, and I really appreciate that, and hope you guys have a great day, great league, and the event that's coming up, like a couple of them, a lot of them actually, 5 or 6. I'm probably gonna participate in like Gauntlet, because I want to try it out as well, and then I probably participated in the endless, some of the endless, one of them or two of them, and then the Atlas invasion, definitely, because this looks pretty damn fun. Fighting boss on the first start of fresh character, that would be absolutely amazing experience, maybe. And yeah, hope to see you guys there as well. And thanks you guys for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye.